Hey guys, in 1969, I became a Jet fan because I knew they were going to win the Super Bowl that day. That's not true. But I did become a Jet fan on that Super Bowl. It was the first full football game I ever watched. I was kind of forced into watching it. I was forced into rooting for the Jets. It's a long story in which I have a video for. And here's what I'll say now. That this is the first time, even when they had Rex Ryan and they were playing those back-to-back AFC Championship games, this is the first time I do believe that this team is on the right path and is a lot closer than we think. Enjoy the video. With you. I'm excited for this season. I really am. I really am. I don't take serious, like a lot of people take serious, of schedules. Yes, schedules look tough before the season actually starts, but they never pan out. They never pan out the way you think they are. There'll be teams in those first 8 or 9 games that are not going to be as good as you think. There'll be teams in the final 7 or 8 games that are going to probably be better than you think. And it sort of averages out. But usually by week 3 or week 4, you can tell what kind of schedule you have. But you really can't tell this early on. You have a handful of teams that you're going to play pretty much year in, year out, and you know you're going to have a real tough game. But after that, a lot of it's a crapshoot. A lot of it's a crapshoot. And that's the way the NFL is designed. So I'm taking the schedule as far as the Jets are concerned, and I'm throwing it out the window. And here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a GM that took over this team, and his first draft in 2020 that consisted of basically 80% captains of college teams and one risk in Zuniga that never panned out. That was just a bad draft. And it was basically Joe Douglas getting his feet wet. Okay? And he changed the way he did everything from after that first year. He became more aggressive, moving up to get guys that he really wanted. And the second year and then the third year, really becoming aggressive. From not only having all these draft picks to moving up and getting guys that he wanted. And you look at this roster compared to where it was in the 2019-2020 season, and it's remarkable. It's remarkable. As far as people saying this whole season really depends on Zach Wilson, yes and no. Yes, because if he's outstanding, this team can really go places. No, because if he's just good or average or good, the team still has a lot of weapons and a lot of playmakers on defense. So what do you feel about this season? I'd be extremely disappointed if this team doesn't make the playoffs. Would I call for Saleh's head? Would I call for Douglas's firing? Absolutely not. I mean, are there situations where I'd call for Saleh's firing? Yes. But it'd have to be one of those years. I believe that this team is on a path that I have not witnessed in my career as a Jet fan. And I've been a Jet fan for 53 years. I have not seen a path this laid out this perfectly in all my years of following the Jets. I am totally drinking the Kool-Aid. And I'm not a Kool-Aid drinker. For you guys over at TGG that know me, trust me, I am not a Kool-Aid drinker. I say that because when you look at this roster on where it was on 2019, 2020, from the running back position, just close your eyes and think about who we had back then. How about the receiver position? How about the offensive line? How about going into last year and the year before, the cornerback position? The linebacker position going into last year, where if Mosley went down after having 2 seasons of not playing, one COVID related and one getting injured in the first week of the season, That's all we had. If you look at where this roster has come, how about the tight end position? I remember making a video going into last year, wondering if Tyler Kroft could have a possible career season. And you look at the tight end position this year with the 2 signings and a draft pick who I believe in 2 or 3 years will be a very solid all-around tight end. And all I can do is just basically throw kudos at Joe Douglas for what he's done. Is there a way that this all blows up? It's the NFL. It's the NFL. On paper, and that's all we've been able to go by as Jet fans, but on paper, I love the direction where this season's leading. I haven't been this excited about a season in a long time. And I am not going to get down in the dumps if the first 2 weeks, it's just garbage. There are a lot of new pieces to this puzzle. And the only reason I do not believe it'll be a total thumping because of all the new pieces is because the quarterback position is the same. The targets are the same with additions. And you have a defensive head coach that is somehow, some way going to mold this defense and hopefully get them off to a quicker start. But long term, this season, not next year, this year, I believe this team is going to be a really good football team. There are too many additions. I am not scared of the Dolphins. I am not scared of the Patriots. The Bills, absolutely, no doubt about it. But I'm not scared of those other 2 teams. Can those other 2 teams put together a season where they're a game or 2 better than us this year? There's a lot of things that can go wrong or right this season. This is a real flip of the coin season when you have this kind of a turnover and this many solid, good, young additions. So you don't know. But long term, those other 2 organizations no longer don't put any kind of panic in me whatsoever. None. I don't care what receiver they signed or whatever. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's a tough conference. It's a big obstacle to overcome. But I really do believe in my heart that we have got a GM that actually knows what the F he's doing. So, videos this year are going to be shorter, crispier. I'm going to have some videos breaking down the lineups, the quarterback position, the running back positions, all in one. Defensive positions. We're going to try to do some live stuff with games. A lot of new stuff coming up this year, and we're just getting it rolling. But I just wanted to make a video to start off the year saying completely optimistic, completely am. So this is the video in week 7 when we're 1-6 that you can throw it right back in my face. Because I won't care. Because I know this team is definitely in the right direction. No doubt about it. Great to be back. Really excited for August 12th. Can't wait. And I hope everybody's doing really good. Thanks a lot.